I used to think that beach trips were the reset button to any kind of marital tension. Sand between your toes, the salty breeze, the kids building crooked castles with plastic shovels, it always felt like a scene from a simpler, better life. This one was supposed to be just that. A break. A reset. But what it turned into. I still can't say it out loud without feeling like I'm choking on seawater. We rented a modest beach house on the Carolina coast, nothing too fancy, just close enough to hear the waves crash at night. Emma, my wife, had picked it out. She was always good at planning, better than me at finding little spots that felt like secrets. She said we needed time together. Just the three of us, her, me, and our 8-year-old daughter, Lily. No phones, no work, she insisted, tapping her screen like she was promising a kind of digital cleanse. Just us. The first couple of days were picture perfect. Lily had this rainbow-colored float she wouldn't let go of, even when she was just lounging in the sand. Emma looked radiant, sea breeze-tousled hair, sunglasses perched on her head, skin already catching the sun. She wore this coral swimsuit I hadn't seen before. Said she picked it up last minute. I didn't think much of it then, but I should have. That was when I saw him. The lifeguard. He was posted 2 chairs down from where we set up. Tan, built like a swimmer, with that cocky kind of smile that came too easy. I remember watching Emma go up to ask him something, probably about jellyfish or the tide. They chatted longer than I thought necessary. She laughed. Touched her hair. The first time I felt it, that faint tightening in my chest, was when she walked back and I asked what was funny. She just said, "Oh, nothing, just lifeguard stuff," and flopped down next to me like it was nothing. I brushed it off. I told myself I was overthinking, maybe even jealous. What kind of husband gets jealous of a beach lifeguard? But that tension didn't fade. Every morning after breakfast, she'd suggest we hit the beach earlier. I'd be hauling umbrellas and folding chairs while she made some excuse to walk ahead. By the time I got there, she'd already be talking to him again. Always something about safety, or how she liked watching the waves from up on the stand. One morning, I woke up to an empty bed. I figured she went for a jog, she did that sometimes, said it cleared her head. But when I got Lily ready and walked out, I saw Emma barefoot, still in the clothes she slept in, standing too close to the lifeguard's tower. Her hair was wet. She wasn't jogging. She saw me and froze. Waved like nothing was wrong. "I just wanted to catch the sunrise," she said. Didn't even realize how long I'd been out here. The lifeguard gave me a polite nod, that smug sort of nod that made me want to swing. I started watching her more closely after that. That evening, she said she was going for a walk after dinner, needed a little time alone. I waited 5 minutes, then followed. Maybe I was hoping to catch her in something. Maybe I just needed to prove to myself that I wasn't crazy. I didn't even have to try hard. She wasn't far. Just down by the dunes, where the lifeguard stand was empty for the night. They were leaning against it. His hand was on her hip. Her head tilted up as he kissed her. I didn't confront her that night. I went back to the house, sat in the dark, and stared at the family photos on my phone. Her smiling. Lily laughing. Me, clueless. I had no idea how to face her. How to tell our daughter that our picture-perfect beach trip had a crack running through the middle of it. All I knew was this wasn't the Emma I married. Or maybe it was, and I had just never seen her under this kind of light. The morning after I saw them, Emma was chipper. Too chipper. She made pancakes shaped like starfish, kissed Lily's forehead with an exaggerated smile, and talked about maybe taking the ferry to that island with the wild horses. I could barely look at her without feeling sick. I played along, though. I think that's the worst part, how well I played along. We spent the day like any other beach family. Lily buried me in the sand, and I pretended to laugh. Emma took pictures like we were making memories that would last forever, and I smiled like I wasn't dying inside. But when she wasn't looking, my eyes drifted to that lifeguard stand. He wasn't there. That night, after Lily fell asleep tangled in sun-drenched sheets, I asked her. Straight out. No build-up. So, when were you going to tell me? Emma froze, toothbrush halfway to her mouth. Tell you what? That you're sleeping with the lifeguard. For a split second, her face collapsed. Not into guilt, into fear. Not of me, but of the truth catching up to her. Then she recovered, placed the toothbrush down carefully like it was something fragile. I'm not sleeping with him, she said. Don't lie to me. I'm not. I mean, I kissed him. That's all. I just nodded. Not because I believed her, but because there wasn't much else to do. I sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the suitcase half unpacked in the corner. Why? That word hung there like wet clothes on a line, dripping. She didn't answer right away. She sat beside me, careful not to touch. I don't know, Alex. I wish I could say it was something deep or poetic. I wish I could blame it on us growing apart. But I don't know. He flirted, and I felt wanted. I felt seen. I see you, I said, and it came out broken. I've always seen you. I know, she whispered. That's what makes this so messed up. I wanted to scream. To throw something. But all I could do was sit there and feel the weight of everything we'd built crumbling in silence. Is this the end, then? She shook her head. No. I don't want it to be. I watched you kiss him, Emma. In the dark, behind the dunes. Like teenagers. You looked happy. I was confused, she whispered. No. You were in it. You wanted it. Don't make this sound like it just happened to you. She started crying then. Quietly, like she was afraid of waking Lily with her guilt. But I had no sympathy left. Not after that kiss. Not after she walked back into our rented beach house and looked me in the eye like nothing happened. We spent the rest of the trip in a kind of quiet truce. We took Lily to the island with the horses. Took more photos. Ate overpriced seafood under string lights. I didn't touch Emma once. Not a hand on her back, not a brush of her arm. She didn't try either. When we got home, we slept in separate rooms. We told Lily it was because Dad snores sometimes. A week later, I asked for a separation. Emma didn't fight it. She didn't beg or plead. She just nodded, like she had expected it all along. It's been 6 months now. Lily splits time between us. Emma still texts sometimes, not about us, just school pickups, soccer practice, dentist appointments. We become polite strangers who used to share a life. I don't go to the beach anymore. Not yet, anyway. But sometimes I stand in the shower and close my eyes, and I can still hear the waves. Still see the way the sun lit her face as she walked toward him. And I wonder if some betrayals come not with fury, but with salt, slow, stinging, and impossible to wash away.